You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to your mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me.
Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. The veteran kicker, Gmen puts it on the tee. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. Johnson now to return. Whoa! And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. First play of the game, first throw of the game. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Micah McFadden. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick six and an early touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Johnson now to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. First and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. The defense stringing him out. No gain, back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
They bring Judy in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going. But I think it would be a bit of an understatement, Mike, to say that this offense has come out today a bit flat. They haven't picked up a single first down through the first 2 drives, and barring a really aggressive decision here, they'll have to wait to their 3rd series to see if they can make it happen.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. He'll get that to the former Volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Browns have it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
The drive will start on the ground, and he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. Tony, the man in motion. Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
It is 3rd and 10. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Back to the ground after the penalty. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he will go all the way. David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 12 yards. That's good for a Giants 1st down. Slayton is the man in motion. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They'll look to throw again. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
after back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. That's into the hands of his receiver, Hyatt. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Giants.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Looking for a 3rd down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, New York. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now return coming from the 7. A tick under 2 minutes until halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Let's go now.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Here we go, shot. 70 Timberwolves.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Now, Gmen for the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Gmen on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants are able to extend the lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Round 7. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And how about this? Here comes a reverse. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The third quarter begins with a run. And this will be a Giants first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
Well, here to the drive, early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here, big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
19 tight.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Let's go! Hot, hot. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Tight end going in motion here. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, New York. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Extra point by Gmen is up and good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. So out is Gmen after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Johnson now to return. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a give on the ground, and he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
Here we go, set. Here we score. Warrior 70. Go.
He'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback.
Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 19. Hup.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
79 Bronco. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Taking off, and he'll be brought down. What will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter.
Giants 42, Browns 7.
3rd and long. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll stick with him again. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Go! 18 rapper.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants. Now, Gmen for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Giants stretch things out even further. So out is Gmen after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 6. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On the set.
3rd and 6.
Go!
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Let's go!
They only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Huh.
And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Up the middle they go. Good blocking to the 15. And he will score again. Touchdown, New York. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Open man is Kadarius Toney, the former Giant. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now a give up the middle. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Slayton is the man in motion. They'll run on 2nd down. And he had to push through one tackler, but is cracked up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards. So on 4th down, out is Jamie Gillen to punt for the Giants. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.